And we're starting off with news just coming in this minute. It concerns Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Reports at this point saying that on Tuesday night, the royal couple, along with Meghan Markle's mother, Doria Ragland, were involved in, quote-unquote, a near-catastrophic car chase. Let me repeat that, a near-catastrophic car chase after being followed by the paparazzi. Now, this incident, as per the latest coming in, apparently happened after the couple attended an award ceremony in New York. And this is what their spokesperson has said in a statement. Let me just quote from it at this point. Last night, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and Miss Ragland were involved in a near-catastrophic car chase at the hands of a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi. This relentless pursuit, lasting over 2 hours, resulted in multiple near collisions involving other drivers on the road, pedestrians, and 2 NYPD officers. That's what the statement says. Now, their spokesperson has further added that while being a public figure comes with a level of interest from the public, it should never come at the cost of anyone's safety. Now, interestingly, the New York Police Department did not immediately confirm having any knowledge about the incident. Now, earlier as well, Prince Harry has spoken about press intrusion into the life of the royal family members, which he blames for the death of his mother, Princess Diana. Diana, remember, was killed in a high-speed chase in the year 1997 after trying to flee the paparazzi who had been following her while she drove through Paris. And some media reports claiming that the erratic behavior of the paparazzi chasing the car caused the crash. Others said that Diana's driver lost control of the vehicle at high speed while being intoxicated by alcohol. Now, whatever be the case, this incident, if true, bears an eerie resemblance to the events that unfolded right before Princess Diana's death. Let's just go straight across at this point to our correspondent Susan Tehrani, who's with us from New York. Also with us at this point is royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams. Let me just come to you first, Susan. Help us better understand what we know at this point. What is the latest coming in?
Right, as you rightly mentioned, this is something that we learned about just maybe less than an hour ago. And the reason we learned about it because of the spokesperson for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. What's interesting is while we haven't heard from the NYPD and while this elaborate car chase apparently happened here in Manhattan in a span of 2 whole hours without anyone being able to stop it, which is just, it's unprecedented, unheard of. But we might be able to get more facts from 2 NYPDs that the spokesperson for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle talked about in his statement. He said that there were 2 police officers with them. These are usually provided to people like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle just for security reasons. But I think if they speak up and speak out, then we'll get a better understanding about what really happened.
Absolutely. Stay with us, Susan. Let me also get in royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams onto the conversation. Richard, thanks very much for being here with us. What do you make of this incident? What is your initial reaction? And naturally, parallels are being drawn with the Diana incident.
Absolutely. I was shocked when I heard it, and the details are quite extraordinary. We don't know the circumstances exactly regarding their particular security, whether or not they were in a taxi, or if so, whether they had security with them. But we're talking about Harry, Meghan, and her mother, Doria Ragland. And this should have gone on over some 2 hours, and they were apparently being pursued by 6 or so we understand, vehicles which contained or appeared to contain aggressive paparazzi, and that in fact the police were involved too, the two New York Police Department officers. I mean, very clearly we need firstly an explanation for the New York Police Department of exactly what happened, and we understand that allegations regarding breaches of the law. Well, I mean, has someone been arrested or cautioned? I mean, this is a most scandalous incident, and of course it will, Harry is still haunted, as we know, by the tragic death of Princess Diana. And the paparazzi were, of course, partly responsible, without any doubt for that. And I had understood that the paparazzi, though obviously present, were far less powerful these days than they used to be. So this is an extraordinary and desperately destructive incident. And as I say, we await further details.
Right. Susan, I want to go back to the statement of the spokesperson, a quote-unquote near catastrophic car chase involving paparazzi. We are talking about New York, and anyone who listens to the words car chase and New York together immediately wonders how is that even possible on the busy streets of New York City?
Yeah, the fabric of New York has really changed in recent years. I mean, this incident happened more likely than not in Manhattan, and at the end of the day, Manhattan is an island. And I'm sorry, excuse me. Manhattan is an island, so it's very difficult to try to maneuver around it for 2 whole hours. And then you have outdoor dining, you have the bike lanes, you have individuals, pedestrians. And what has been remarkable is through this 2-hour chase, no one was hurt, which is a blessing on the one hand, but on the other hand, again, we have to learn more about the facts of the incident that really happened. But I do want to say that, just regarding New York's paparazzi culture, they are, for the most part, very considerate because this is a hub for a lot of celebrities and politicians and famous individuals. And so everyone is more or less used to it. And for New Yorkers, they're not really, fascinated by the culture of celebrity. So that's one aspect of it I think we should note. And another aspect of it, I think the big question is the fact that they know they are going to be photographed, paparazzi, just regular people. Why were they running away?
Right, Richard, I want to come to you at this point, and this comes close on the heels of news reports regarding Prince Harry's security and police protection. Prince Harry should not be allowed to pay for his own police protection while in Britain. Because wealthy individuals should not be able to buy specially trained officers as private bodyguards. This is what lawyers for the British government have told a court on Tuesday itself. What do you make of this?
Well, very clearly, I mean, the cases involved Harry being extremely unhappy about what he regards, since he and Meghan stepped down as being senior working royals, as the way his security is being handled, the fact it was downgraded after they stepped down. He's challenging the Home Office in court for that, and also he is, this may possibly go to court too, he wants to pay for his security. He wants to pay, so to speak, for police, which are normally taxpayer funded. Now, of course, it raises questions as to whether a wealthy person can do that when someone else cannot. But yes, there's no doubt that this is being heard at the moment. And there's no doubt also that we know that they have definite security concerns. We also know, of course, that Los Angeles is considered very much the worldwide capital, so far as there is one, of paparazzi. And the fact that this happened in New York, as you've been hearing, I mean, it is an extraordinary thing to have happened. And that it went on for over 2 hours, and why they ran away and so forth, while we were driving away. All these things, the statement has been put out by sources close to the Sussexes. There's no doubt at all that Harry will be, and we know he's undergoing therapy anyway, and has been so deeply affected by his mother's death. I mean, this will undoubtedly deeply hurt and anger him because we've been told it's near catastrophic. We do, however, need to know and have official confirmation of precisely what happened.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.